We're taking a look at the Optimus Elektra FE cook system. You get a lot of features here for a very budget-friendly price, so this is a really great value. In this set, you have the Optimus Crux Light stove with a bag that you can store that inside. You have the piezo igniter. You obviously have the Terra Weekend cook set with the pot and the lid. It comes with a windscreen that is really heat efficient, so that really cuts down on fuel, and you have a nice mesh bag that keeps everything together. The pot and lid are Optimus's Terra Weekend cookware. So the standout feature of this is going to be this heat exchange ring on the bottom. Basically, this increases the surface area so you have more even heat distribution. If you can imagine the flame on the bottom of this pot just centered in one area, this heat exchange ring really brings it out and allows you to boil water faster but have that more even heat distribution there. So standout feature, and this is made out of anodized aluminum, so very durable materials there. You have graduated markings here on the pot. It's a 0.9 liter pot, so 800 milliliters. And the thing I really like about the markings is that you can read them from the inside. They're kind of backwards if you read them on the outside, but you can still see them. But this allows you to know exactly how much water you're putting into your pot. You don't have to kind of pour the water in and guess kind of where it is from the outside. So if you're making backpacking meals, you're measuring water, it makes it really easy to measure water that way. The handles on the side of the pot will fold back, and you're able to nest that really well with the pot and the other items in the cook set. It has a nice coating around the outside of the handles there. For one, it feels nice on your hands. It protects your hands from the heat. And this also will just provide extra protection. You don't have the aluminum handles clanking against the side of the pot, you know, when you have it stored away. So nice feature there. And it just feels really durable. You can see the attachment points there. So it's a nice durable handle, easy to use, and there's a pour spout up here. So small feature there, but when you're pouring boiling water and you don't want it to spill anywhere, definitely a key feature there. So there's the pot, and then the lid, same materials. You have a handle on the lid there. You can use it as a fry pan. I can even see you use this as a cup, but the handle folds back as well and has that same coating. So really nice pot system there, just to give you an idea of the size, but it nests together really well. So the included stove is the Optimus Crux Light. Inside, it's included stuff sack. And this is made out of durable stainless steel materials. So this is how it is kind of packed down, and you have 3 feet. So you've got a 2-inch diameter burn area right there. And what I like about that is where some ultralight backpacking stoves, they're meant to be ultra compact, ultra lightweight, they have a very small burn area, but the flame here you can see is a lot wider. So you get more efficient heat that way. And paired with the Terra Weekend cook set, with that, with that heat efficiency ring, it's a really good system for that. If I open this, this is just the heat adjuster, and really easy to use, packs down really small. But basically you also get a igniter. It's called the piezo igniter, and you're able to light this stove from the side. So it keeps your hands away from the flame. It keeps you from, using lighter or matches, things like that. And it's basically, you just give it a click there. You got to turn the stove on, click that, and you're able to light the stove. The Crux Light is a canister stove, so you do have to use fuel canisters with it. And Optimus recommends their Optimus fuel canisters with it. This is a universal fitting here, but that simply screws onto the Crux Light stove. I will mention that the canisters are not sold with this system, so they are sold separately. But basically, once you have it attached, we do have a 3.8 ounce or 110 gram fuel canister on there. So this is a pretty small system. It does nest inside of everything really well. But yeah, once you've got everything together, you basically turn the stove on and light it with the piezo igniter. A thing I really like about the adjustment knob here is that you can get a really fine-tuned adjustment on that, which allows you to be able to simmer. If you're not just boiling water, if you're actually cooking with this stove, you're able to turn it down to a pretty low simmer, which I haven't seen on all other ultra lightweight backpacking stoves. So, you know, definitely a good system here. And again, it nests inside of the little included bag. Optimus includes a windshield here, and this is a really great feature, either if you're going to be in colder conditions and you want to have more heat efficiency, or you know you're battling against wind and you don't want your stove to go out. This is basically a pretty durable and lightweight windscreen right here. So the way you use this, it snaps really well around the canister and around the stove, and then you put your pot on top of it afterwards. So just to demonstrate how to use that, kind of have to open that up a little bit. It has a little bit of give, a little bit of flex to it, but you don't want to bend it really hard. So you bend it enough so that it snaps over top of the canister there, and you have your nice windshield. Next, you can place your pot on top. So if the wind were coming from this direction over here, you could definitely guard it from that. But you're still able to see the flame. You're still able to adjust it from the other side. So with the included wind screen and the lid, you're able to, depending on your conditions, you're able to boil water in about 3 minutes, almost a liter of water in about 3 minutes. And this windshield with a lid they give about a 20% fuel savings and about a 28% faster boil time compared to a normal pot with no lid on top and with no windshield there to keep the heat in. So definitely an added value. It's something that if you don't think you're gonna need it or you wanna save the weight, you can definitely leave it at home. We've got everything nested inside of this system here with the included stuff sack over top. And we've got everything in here, the windscreen, the stove, the igniter, and the fuel canister. And so everything weighs in right around 1 pound. Definitely a backpackable option for a weekend, for 2 or 1 backpackers. With the durability, the very durable materials here, the lightweight feature, it's super easy to use, and it's just a really great option for that budget-friendly backpacker. We've got the Optimus Elektra FE cook system.